Good evening and welcome to this edition of News Leader. Today is Tuesday, May the 30th, 2023. I'm Andrew Todd. In tonight's news, Tullahoma held its Memorial Day ceremony on Friday. Coffee County Mayor Judd Matheny introduces us to the County Register of Deeds, and Tullahoma High School is sending 6 students to Governor's School. We'll have all these stories and more on tonight's News Leader.
Hi, my name is Ringo. Here at Barkview Senior Living, they're human-friendly. That's why I love it here, and so does my senior human. When they want a bite, they get chef-prepared meals, and so do I. Movies in the theater, day trips, walks on the trail, and other senior humans to play with. The grass and the grounds are exquisite. It's everything my human needs to be healthy and active. Barkview. Parkview Senior Living. For your dog's best friend, you.
We teach Parkinson's patients how to move big and not let the Parkinson's slow them down. I've had patients I've treated in-house that could not even stand up, could not roll over in the bed, left the facility walking with a walker, have come back to us in outpatient and continued their big program and are now completely, handling life. The success of the program is just phenomenal.
Let us champion your recovery. Life Care Center of Tullahoma.
Welcome back. Tullahoma High School had 6 students accepted into this summer's Tennessee Governor's School for the Arts, which begins in early June. The Tennessee Governor's School for the Arts is a residency summer intensive program for high school students gifted in music, visual art, theater, dance, and filmmaking. Governor Lamar Alexander founded the School for the Arts in 1984, assembling a team of professionals to develop a program for Tennessee that would rival the best summer art schools in the nation. Since 1985, over 7,000 of Tennessee's gifted and talented students have been afforded the opportunity to attend the School for the Arts. Each January, more than 1,400 students compete for the 230 available scholarships. Rising junior Carly Evans was one THS student admitted into this year's program. Evans stated that she is thrilled about the opportunity and said that she is really looking forward to meeting other students who enjoy the arts as much as she does and additionally learning new skills and techniques. Evans also thanked her visual arts teacher Kelly Orr for helping her in the process. The Tullahoma High School Band has 5 students attending this year's Governor's School. Rising seniors Ethan Eldridge, euphonium, Isaac Parlier, trombone, Drew Sterling, tuba, and Brady Welsh, percussion, as well as rising junior Joshua Jones, French horn. They will be attending this year's program. THS Band Co-Director Lisa Burden said, quote, "We are so excited that so many of our students will get this unique opportunity to immerse themselves in 3 weeks of music, experience what college is like, and bring back the wealth of information they gain from this experience back to our band program," end quote. This year's Tennessee Governor's School for the Arts will take place at MTSU from June 3rd through the 25th. For more information about the Tennessee Governor's School for the Arts, visit their website, gsfta.com. On Friday, Tullahoma held its Memorial Day observance at Veterans Park. Here we have the clip of Mayor Ray Noah's opening remarks along with the opening ceremony.
Our promise to never forget and our promise to always remember to those who have made the ultimate sacrifice and those who have given their lives to secure our nation's freedom. That's what we're here about today. These are the freedoms that we enjoy today. So Memorial Day is one of the most solemn days for our remembrance of any of our nation's holidays. So we gather today to pay tribute to those who have served in the military, particularly those brave men and women who have died, and to reflect upon the enormity of their sacrifice. So on behalf of Tullahoma's 20,339 residents, I give my thanks and respect to those families who have given their lives for the freedom and appreciate their sacrifice as well as that of their loved ones. So now please stand, as we all are, for the presentation of the colors. That will be followed by the Pledge of Allegiance and the playing of the Star-Spangled Banner. So with that, presentation of the colors.
Flag detail, vote. That's it. Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Order! Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Parkview Senior Living, active, independent senior living at its finest.
We tend to lose our motivation when we have something that's chronic, but you've got to do what you can early on as you can. After I'd exercise like that, I would have a lot of energy to do housework or whatever I needed. I would recommend it highly to anyone at any degree of Parkinson.
Let us champion your recovery. Life Care Center of Tullahoma.
Welcome back. Sandy Sebrin from the Shady Grove Garden Club spoke about Shirley Hurley and her help with the pavers at Veterans Park, and then brought up the recipients of this year's Veterans Memorial Scholarship.
This lady first came into our lives, Rocky Bernard and myself, back in 2019 when she came to deliver about 15 filled out forms of her. I think she knows everybody in 3 counties at least. And so we were like, wow, this is great. Well, she's not ever stopped. Every time we have a installation, Shirley comes to my house with the forms, with the money. She has remembered everybody she knows that is a veteran. She has tracked them down. She has convinced them that they should do this. She's taken them a form. She's picked it up. She's delivered it to me, and sometimes she's paid for it. And so, Shirley, about a year ago, you asked me for a picture of the memorial, and I said, oh yeah, I'll get you one. Well, that was about a year ago. And so I just want you to have this.
Thank you so
and
much.
I think you've probably got a place for it.
Thank you so much.
And you're so welcome.
And I have more work to do. You have more bricks available, so I have more work to do.
Thank you. Everybody should have a helper like Shirley. That's for sure.
Thank you.
And now, if our scholarship recipients will come forward, we would like to meet them. The sale of the pavers gives us money for scholarships, and that is, when I say us, I'm talking about the Shady Grove Garden Club. And Gay, where are you? Gay, please come up here. We have a committee of 4. 2 of them are on vacation. So, Gay and I are home. And so we get their applications, we go through all of their accomplishments, we meet them, we interview them. We are so impressed with these young people. And so we want you to meet them. And I first will start with Macy Fletcher, and she'll tell us a little bit about herself.
Hi, my name is Macy Fletcher, and I just graduated from Moore County High School. I plan on attending MTSU in the fall and majoring in nursing. I would like to thank the kind women that chose me for the scholarship. I appreciate it so much. I'm honored to represent my family members that have served our country by accepting the Veterans Memorial Scholarship. Again, thank you so much for the scholarship. It will help me tremendously throughout my college education.
And Zaylin Spinner.
Hi, my name's Zaylin Spinner. I just graduated from Tullahoma High School a couple of weeks ago. I plan on attending MTSU as well in the fall, but I plan on double majoring in animal science and general science to cover all my pre-veterinary prerequisites to be able to go to veterinarian school. I also want to thank you guys. I appreciate it a ton. It's so helpful, especially since I'm a first generational college student. It's definitely helpful, and thank you to all the veterans. It's a great opportunity, and it's allowed me to learn so much more about this town's history. So just thank you.
And we will close our service with Justin Sells, who was one of last year's recipients. He will play taps, and that will be the end of our service. Thank you for coming.
We'll be right back after these commercial messages.
It's not invoice. It's not MSRP. It's not Christmas Day, although it may feel like it. It's the lowest prices in Middle Tennessee, period. It's a Stan McNabb Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram or Stan McNabb Chevrolet Buick GMC Cadillac before these prices are gone forever.
Since the moment you were born, I've made 1,000 wishes. Wishes for your future in a world that's changing fast. Do play and laugh. Do win and lose. Do it all with confidence, kindness, and strength. And always do your best to remember that no matter what you do in this life, what matters to me is that you keep doing.
Welcome back. At the Tullahoma Area Chamber of Commerce's Women Impacting the Community Luncheon, Emily Rass was honored.
Community service. Wow, we have so many incredible women on this list. Emily Rass was nominated for this award based off of success in 4 areas. First, as a passionate member of the Tullahoma Area Chamber of Commerce, Emily Rass has earned the Ambassador of the Year, Extra Miler of the Year, 40 Under 40 awards. She has been active in 7 different chamber committees over the past 4 years and is consistently one of the first members to volunteer at nearly every chamber event. Emily is a true servant leader and helps the chamber fulfill its mission at every opportunity. What is particularly impressive is that she gladly serves and is very generous with her time. Second, as a certified personal trainer for 2 local fitness organizations, Emily has helped hundreds of individuals improve their quality of life and lead longer, healthier lives. For Emily, her work is more than a job, it's a calling. Daily, she inspires and motivates everyone she associates with to give their best. She has truly transformed lives in the most positive ways, always striving to bring the gift of health and fitness to the people of Tullahoma. Third, as the president of the Highland Rim Kiwanis Club for nearly 2 years, Emily leads a club of dedicated people helping the children of Tullahoma. She arrives at each meeting prepared, listens to members' ideas and concerns, and then carefully plans and implements club activities. Her leadership and commitment to the community service has raised tens of thousands of dollars to benefit the most needy of Tullahoma's children. Her leadership is inspiring and refreshing. Emily has earned the distinction locally as Kiwanian of the Year. She exemplifies an attitude of grace and gratitude that is calming and encouraging. Fourth, Emily is also committed to the children of Tullahoma by serving on the inaugural board of directors for the proposed Boys and Girls Club of Tullahoma. Emily is an advocate, encourager, challenger, and leader, and is richly deserving of this community service recognition. Tullahoma is a better place due to her commitment to community service. And fun fact, she came straight to this event from volunteering at Special Olympics. Please join me in congratulating Emily Rath.
They told me to dress up, so I was like, uh-oh. First of all, I just want to thank God. To God be the glory for everything, right? Amen? Wow. I also want to thank my mom who's here today. She's always encouraged and supported me. My boss, Philip Hill, I absolutely love my job, and he makes it easy every day on us. He's really the best boss I've ever had, and I'm not just saying that because he's here. I'd like to thank the chamber, the board members and ambassadors, and everybody I work with. I mean, like Dr. Blake Beasley said, you know, what makes us grow is the people around us, you know, and so I feel like that I have so many people around me that have just helped lift me up, and I'm just very grateful for that, so thank you.
We'll be right back with more news after these messages.
For many senior citizens, life looks like this, but it doesn't have to. When you make your home at Parkview Senior Living, life after retirement takes on a whole new meaning. Daily exercise options, fun outings, happy hour, game nights, movies and popcorn, arts and crafts, enjoying friends over chef-prepared meals. Parkview Senior Living, where you're always home, but you're never home alone.
I had a knee replacement, so they've got me at Life Care, which I'm very, very thankful for. I couldn't garden, I couldn't do my flower beds, I can't chase my little dogs. I have been in several therapy sessions for knees and back, and that's the best therapist I believe I've ever been to. It's tremendous because I'm able to walk again, but if it wasn't for the care, I wouldn't be where I am.
Let us champion your recovery. Life Care Center of Tullahoma.
Welcome back. Coffee County Mayor Judd Matheny sat down with the County Register of Deeds, Donna Toney, to learn about what her office does.
I'm Coffee County Mayor Judd Matheny, and you know, sometimes I do a solo thing, but today, like many other days, we're doing a interview with one of your very important county officials. And today I have Donna Toney with me. She's the Register of Deeds, and she does a fantastic job once again for our county. Now, she is a independently elected individual. Her office is. She's in charge of how she runs that office, but I would like to let her tell us a little bit about her background and what her office does and how you might, as a citizen here in Coffee County, interact with her on a hopefully not daily basis. Nobody likes to interact with government on a daily basis, but every so often. So Donna, go right ahead.
Well, I'm a native of Manchester, but I didn't get to live here until '77, but I was here every summer. My dad had a career in the Navy, and I was fortunate enough to experience a lot of things in life, from living in different countries to one coast of the U.S. to the other side of the coast, and always had the dream that I wish I was living like my cousins in this unique little town square without all the hustle and bustle that I was used to in downtown San Francisco, all these locations. But I am very proud of our community. I'm very proud that I got to have raised my son in this community and I have a granddaughter. And I'm just so thrilled to be here. I've known Judd for a long time, and it really comes full circle. There's so many, others in, like John Marchesoni, the trustee. I've known him forever. I got my first cell phone from him. And we're all here with the same goal, trying to make Coffee County the best.
That's right, and we're having a good time doing it too. We're communicating regularly, and that's what it's all about. So
yes.
So tell us what you do.
Okay,
down
so
the hall.
One thing I wanted to do since 2014, I've never openly, really explained the core of the office. The core operation of this office is it's the whole U.S. economy with all the property ownerships. It evolves. The economy evolves around the property ownerships, which they are the documentation, legal documentation that proves who owns what property is in our office. And it's remarkable. I think we got 33,000 parcels of land that each have their own ownership. And it's a big responsibility. I'm the gatekeeper of all those records. Now, accuracy. If we don't have that and the citizens lose faith in us, then it doesn't work. And we are dealing with people all across the world, all across the United States on the ownerships. And we are unique. The U.S. is unique. I know Judd knows this, that we are, in the world, we're I think the only ones that have real property titled ownership. And so my office stays very busy. We've set historical records through COVID. I cannot even, it just makes me smile all over when I think about how the office performed during COVID. COVID for us in the registrar's office was a time that historical records were set. When we came in 2014, the office was turning over revenues, total revenues of about $1 million, a little over $1 million. We at 2022 was at $3.4 million. In revenues. Now, revenues is what we're there for. Along with this property ownership coming in, my biggest job with the state of Tennessee is collecting the taxes and being accurate and balancing that out each month and paying over the funds to our county trustee's office, who then disperses with the county budget and the mayor. It's very intent to balance out all the activity that can come into the office. But years ago, I was in banking, I was a realtor, and I think it all came together as a perfect storm for me to be there for the citizens. And I'm very proud of serving everyone.
Good job. You do a great job. And she also has her ear to the ground like John does on other things going on in the county, which is really cool. So you're just plugged in nicely.
Sometimes though, when you're doing that, you come across the negative that you got to try to get fixed.
Part of life. That's part of life. But we've all learned, and we've all been working together long enough to know that there is an answer to every problem we have. We just have to sit down and hammer it. Sometimes you have to hammer it out. Sometimes you can just lay it all out there and it will present itself. But there's not a single thing that this county needs, and probably there's not a single thing that we want that we can't get with cooperation and communication. That's just the way it is, and I appreciate you guys.
Well, I appreciate you, Judd, and I appreciate everyone, all the citizens of Coffee County and abroad. Whenever I know I'm only as good as the team of staff that I have in the office, and they are outrageously unbelievable. They know their work. We put pieces of puzzles together every day for tracts of land and ownership, and that's one of our favorite things to do, is to go back into history and find that we don't have a number or a book number or a page for. And back to that, the way that we really came through COVID was we had went paperless in 2015, And right after going paperless, a few months went by and we went to e-filing. So that set our office in position for all those entities that that send things by mail, that send things FedEx, UPS. It is now coming through us digitally, which has helped. It put us on the map at the top of the state on how perfecting we can be and how quick we can be to get their documents turned around.
That's what we like, and I know we need to go, but one more thing folks need to know that you've done a great job with is the preservation of the existing files we have. She's done a great job going back and cleaning those up and preserving them so that future generations can also look at them. So not only is she looking forward and implementing the future, she's preserving the past and doing a great job.
And don't forget to tune in to this week's Living Show tonight at 6:30 p.m., Thursday morning at 9 a.m., and Thursday, Friday, and Saturday evenings at 6:30 p.m. Stay with us. We'll have your weather forecast right after these messages.
My husband was diagnosed with a spinal infection. He lost his ability to swallow and the movement of his legs.
I couldn't turn over in bed. I couldn't walk. I couldn't eat.
They were just wonderful in the treatment and care they gave my husband.
I regained my mobility where I was able to go home.
It is miraculous.
Let us champion your recovery. Life Care Center of Tullahoma.
One thing about Parkview, we could bring our animal out there with us.
It would have been a deal breaker if we had not been able to take Gracie.
Yeah, we would not have gone.
If you want to do something, there's something to do most of the day. You shouldn't get bored.
I really enjoy my life here at Parkview. I really choose what I want to do. We have a wonderful library with hundreds of books that I love. It is a wonderful place.
Welcome back. We'll take a look at your weather forecast at this time, starting with your weather history on this date. Our record high was in 1941 at 95 degrees. Record low was in 1947 at 44 degrees. The average high for this day is 81, and the average low is 60. Partly cloudy for tonight with a low of 62. 40% chance of storms for Wednesday with a high of 83 and a low of 63. And 40% chance of storms again for Thursday, a high of 83 and a low of 63. And that's our News Leader report for this evening. We invite you to join us each Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday evenings at 6, 8, and 10 p.m. for News Leader. Stay safe and have a great evening.